If you found this video, hello, my name is Jay Rhymes. Just like you are you, I am me, and just like I am me, you are you. I know change is scary, but it is so beneficial and it's so necessary. It's so necessary for change. It's the most scariest thing you could possibly do, because I feel like when you're ready to change and surrender and give your, lift your hands up and give it to the Most High and just say, fuck it. Literally, people are like, oh, why do you say fuck it? Well, because fuck it is the first notion to actually surrendering and going in the path where you feel it is necessary. Like, I was reading a passage or whatever that was talking about how basically you have to get to an either inspirational point in your life, or you have to get to a desperational point in your life. Most people get to like that desperational point in their life where they realize, I need change. I was just talking to my friend the other day, and she was like, I'm not drinking no more. I'm not doing anything anymore. Like, I'm ready to change. Like, before I wasn't ready to change, but now I'm ready to change. And she's like, I'm scared, you know what I mean? Because it's a whole different way. But she's like, she can't live this life anymore. She can't live the life that she's living anymore because it's not benefiting her anymore. So yes, change is scary and change is uncomfortable, and it feels like it's ripping every part of you. But that's the point. Rip the old part of yourself. You know what I mean? You need to rip the old parts of yourself to become new again. And so when she was saying that, I was, giving her advice, and I was basically just telling her, like, yes, this is like your time. You might have not been ready before, and that is okay. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a divine time and divine reason. Everything happens for, in the moment it needs to happen. But I told her, like, you weren't ready back then, and that's, that was on you. But now that you feel ready, start, implementing certain things in your life. And she's like, yeah, like, I'm doing a deep clean and I'm doing all these things. So yes, change is uncomfortable. Change can feel unbearable. Change can feel like you don't understand what you're doing in life. You don't know where you're going in life. You don't know what's happening in life. And I feel like, she even said, she said to me, she was like, I have a problem with control. I'm always feeling like I need to control things. And I was like, honestly, for you to admit that is like so crucial, because some people can't even admit that they have control issues and that they're insecure and that they feel like they need to have power over something. And like, surrendering is basically letting go of the power that you think you have, because you're willing to let more in, because you know that you don't know everything, and you know that you don't have the control that you thought. You see what I'm saying? So, being scared is going to happen. You know what I mean? It's an emotion, but don't let it put you into fear. Don't let it bound you to something. Don't let it make you feel like you're stagnant. Like, yes, change is scary, but don't let it stop you from actually being able to, go that extra mile, because that extra mile is going to be able to help you find yourself. And a lot of people are scared of that, finding themselves, because they're so used to wanting to stay in this comfortability. But the comfortability, like she said, the comfortability ain't comfortable. It ain't comfortable. What is comfortable about it? There's nothing comfortable about being stagnant, not being where you want to be, being around fake people in your life, doing all these things that you're not supposed to do. Just the list goes on. And then you start to wonder, am I actually, what is the point? I could actually just change. It would actually feel better to change, because this is not the life I'm supposed to be living. This is not all I am. And, the world conditions you to think that this is all you are. The toxic cycles, the in and out, the racing thoughts, the controlling, the insecurities, all this, that they make you think that this is all you are. This is just the beginning of who you are. This is just literally the beginning of who you are. And once you realize that, once you actually sit back and think to yourself, who the fuck could I really be? What do I really want? What's going to get me to that next level? And most of the time, it's surrendering. Letting go of everything you ever thought you knew. Because what you knew was actually a lie. So, if you like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. This would mean a lot to me. You guys have so much potential. You have so much potential. Just as I have so much potential, you as well have so much potential. It's about whether you see it, believe it, and use it. See it, believe it, and use it. Because at the end of the day, we only get one shot in this life, and everybody says this whole cliche thing, but it's not about the one shot. It's literally about whether you want to keep living a life that never was yours because it was a lie. You conditioned your life off of what other people told you. You conditioned your life off of other people's fears and you believed it. What does your life actually look like? What does your life actually look like? And give yourself this time to actually process. We're about to go into winter. Winter is hibernation, but winter is also growth. Winter is also mind expansion. Winter is also shedding old skin. Come back better next year. And it's not about come back better next year. Come back better for the years to come. Because it's not a temporary thing we're doing. I don't understand why people think it's like a temporary thing. No, change is always going to happen. So come back better for the next years to come. Because I don't know about you, all these things that I'm trying to work on, I want to have for longevity, and I want to carry for a long time so I can be better for myself, my family, my friends, and just everything in my life. Anyway, if you like this video, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. If you're first seeing this channel, thank you guys for watching. It means so much. I make videos all the time. I don't really have a specific day that I make videos because I kind of am very free-spirited. I like to go on my own drum. I like to go on my own beat. I don't like to be controlled by a whole notion of you got to do this and you got to do that. You got to do this. You got to do that. No, I kind of just beat off my own drum. But follow me on my podcast. I'm about to make a podcast today. And then also follow me on my Instagram, _JRhymes. I make music. Go listen to my music. It's on all platforms. My music's a little different. It talks about spirituality, openness, open-mindedness, love, unity, peace, tranquility. Give it a listen. That would make me so proud. And also, at the end of the day, it doesn't cost anything. It's like you don't got to pay for anything. You see what I'm saying? To listen to my music. So anyway, bye guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.